A dominant win against Springfield. I know you weren't playing with the Marlies last time they faced them, but I know they really wanted revenge. What did you think of the game?
Yeah, it was pretty chippy. I love it. I love the energy, so it got me excited, and it was a fun game.
What has your impression been of this group coming in just a few games ago?
A lot of great guys, a lot of skill, a lot of heart, a lot of physicality, so I've been loving the guys so far.
What was your experience like at Miami University, and how do you feel that prepared you to take this step?
Yeah, it was great. You know, the college route's always good. Build yourself physically, mentally as a player, and I think it prepared me well to come into the pro game and hopefully do well.
Is there anything that has surprised you so far in the 3 games you've played?
You know, just the pace of play and the time that you have out there. But I think it's been good so far. So.
What did you think of Dennis Hildeby tonight? He made some pretty big saves.
Yeah, he was amazing. He's been lights out since I've got here, and you know, we feel comfortable when he's back there for sure.
Who are some guys that have really stood out in terms of being so welcoming to the team?
Yeah, I would say Blandy, Shawzy, a lot of the younger guys too. It's been good to hang out with them a lot, so it's been great.
When you see a leadership core like the Marlies have, like what stands out about them?
Well, you know, they've been around for a bit, and they've had experience at the next level too. So I'm just trying to learn as much as I can from them, and kind of just watch them and try to just take in as much as I can. So.
What are your biggest priorities when taking on this opportunity?
And taking on what?
This opportunity.
Oh, you know, just trying to work as hard as I can. I'm trying to learn as much as I can too, and just try to embrace the role that I'm given, and hopefully just run with it.
What were some of the big reasons why you chose to sign here, and specifically in Toronto?
Yeah, it's closer to home. They have great facilities, all the resources you need, great coaches, and great players. So, yeah.
You said Shaw is one of the players who's helped make you feel welcome here. How is he as a leader in this team, and what are you learning from him?
Yeah, well, he's just a phenomenal player. He's a great guy too, and that's somebody that I look up to a lot of the older guys that are producing, and they're in a spot that I want to be in. So I'm just trying to learn off them.
A big win over Springfield, a team that I know you guys wanted to get revenge on. How would you describe the game?
I think it was a good game for us. It was a big win, big 2 points. It's very tight. There's a lot of teams fighting for playoff spots, so yeah, it was the big win for us.
Goals were coming from everywhere today. How do you feel the group has gotten to this point?
I don't know. It's just we do our thing and try to do what we plan. So that's the big thing. I don't know.
How do you feel your game is developing? You have 7 points in your last 7 games.
Now it's been better. I had tough games before that, but now it's been better.
What has helped you build your confidence?
Just play and try my best and stay positive. It's not that. It's pretty simple. When you just go and play and give your best every day, that's enough.
How important are these games getting so close to the end of the season?
Very important how we defend the lead at the end. It was great to see today, and yeah, it's a big game for playoffs, and we are close to playoffs, so we need to win to get playoffs, and then in the playoffs we need to play same way.
How much, when you look at your play specifically, how much do you look at your points aside from the defensive play that you have? How much do you consider that?
I think the biggest thing, I'm a defense man, so I have to focus on defense. So that's of course the biggest thing. Of course, I know, kind of know how many points I have. That's for sure. But I don't really focus on that or watch after every game how many points I had today. Just try to help the team win, and that way the points will come.
Pretty dominant win against Springfield. I know the guys had told me they wanted revenge on this team. What are some things that you really liked from the way the guys played?
Well, I liked, at times you don't like maybe certain penalties that we took, but that's coming from energy and emotion, and it's understandable. And I think in those instances, they had each other's backs, so they made sure they killed off those penalties, which was huge. Because at the end of the day, we have a tight group in there, and they showed it, and it was good to see all 4 Lions and 6D go today.
First home game for Barbolini and Johnson. What have you liked over their past 3 games?
Well, they're big, strong guys, and they're not afraid to get to the front of the net, and they're doing a good job. It's hard sometimes to fit in, but when you simplify things and you play in straight lines and go to the front of the net, you get rewarded. So the 3 of them continue to get more and more comfortable every game, and that's important. Obviously, we need the depth, and we need big guys like that to show up in those big moments.
Hearing from both of them, they told me just how welcome they felt coming into this team because of the leadership core. I know we've talked so much about them, but how much does it alleviate pressure on you when you know that they're set like that?
Oh, there's still pressure on us. No, it makes it way easier. It's a welcoming room. You can see it. It's not fake. It's the real thing, and that's what allows us to be us, and it makes guys feel comfortable, and it's huge, especially at this time of the year when, we're still fighting for a playoff spot, and again, it's just really nice to see. It's important.
Speaking of fighting for a playoff spot, where would you say the team's level of focus and kind of determination is right now?
Well, it's high. I mean, it has to be. I mean, we've kind of been in this situation now for, actually quite a while. So, it seems like when we have to answer the bell, we answer the bell. So it's kudos to the guys doing it, and we're going to still need this focus as we move on because we still have 8 more really important games.
Opie was just talking about, not really caring much about the points, but more the defensive side of his game. Where have you seen his development as of late, in the defensive side?
Well, he's a little bit more of an undersized defenseman, but who is not afraid to mix it up. Like he gets involved. He'll take a hit to make a play. He'll do what's necessary to get the puck out of our zone. And then when we're, in the opposition zone, he's not afraid to make a play either. So he's doing a lot of good things, especially for a guy that's his second year. He's growing his game, his 200-foot game. And then, but he's playing a lot of minutes against a lot of good players. So his development's been huge, and his growth has been a big reason why, we're in the position we're in.